Hello, and welcome to the 2022 WAKA Grand Prix. I'll be your host, Buster Hyman, and I'll be joined in the booth today by Luke at my ass. Hello, Luke.
Hello, Buster.
This is our first race of the year, and it promises to be a very competitive event. Let's have a look at last year's standings.
Well, last year, both Russo and Encarnacion had a strong season, with the rest of the field really fighting to break out of the middle of the pack. We'll see if the returning champ can hold off the newcomers that are hungry for a shot at the title.
Right you are. Now let's take a look at this season's driver lineup.
This season looks to have almost twice as many drivers on the track as 2021, and many of them appear to be poised to make a run for the title. The newcomers of Rawlings and Feliciano have a lot of the teams talking.
Ah, yes, and I've heard nothing but bad things about this new driver they are calling Poppy.
We will see how this shakes down before long.
Drivers will once again have 3 different tire conditions, with each kart running from hardly grippy to super grippy. Let's have a quick overview of the track, which is brand new for 2022.
This track, which was built in 2022, is all new and has multiple levels. It consists of 13 turns and an overall length of 1,412 feet. It consists of 4 sectors, the first of which, in Sector 1, sees drivers navigating a series of hard left turns which lead uphill. Nearing the top of this sector brings us to Sector 2, consisting of another left turn onto the tallest part of the track, and then a long straight away downhill. Sector 3 is again hard turns to the left on the flat track, and then an uphill straight away. That brings us to the final sector, Sector 4, which is an S-curve slightly downhill into a tight left, and then downhill once again to the start-finish line. This track has some very tricky corners to hit, which will surely be a challenge for these drivers today.
With that, let's hear from one of the drivers now.
State your name.
Anthony.
And what are you going to be racing as today?
Go.
God, is this your first time?
No, this is going to be my second time in 2 days.
So you've raced this track before?
Secretly, yes.
What have you done to prepare for today's race?
I shaved my head. I didn't have anything for 24 hours, and I came here yesterday my own time to get homework done.
Shaving your head, that's pretty serious. You are going to be wearing a helmet.
Yeah, but every ounce counts.
Okay.
That's why I'm wearing my girlfriend's leggings.
Off-the-wall questions. Who do you expect to be your biggest problem today on the track?
Whoever is the smallest, so probably Sean or Poppy.
Who do you expect to finish last?
Poppy, because I'm just, hit him every chance I get.
So you expect him to be your biggest problem, and you expect him to finish last?
Yeah, he's a dirty racer, so I'm expecting nothing less out of him.
Okay. What's your strategy for today?
Bull in a China shop. I don't care.
What sets you apart from the other drivers on the track today?
Aggression.
Thank you and good luck. That's good.
Now here's the cockpit of each kart. First, we have the red emergency stop button. This completely shuts down the kart. Next, you'll see the indicator for gear or reverse. And last, you have the steering wheel, obviously. This is what steers the kart. Now these 2 buttons, I don't know what they do because we were not allowed to use them. And this is the steering adjustment.
We have another driver ready. Let's see what he has to say.
Who will be your biggest problem? The flag man who's ending the race. Who do you expect to finish last? Either Mesa or J-Roll. Mainly due to their weight. What's going to be your strategy today? My strategy today? Not touch the brake pedal at all. Stay full throttle and cut every corner as tight as possible.
Let's see if we can grab another driver for an interview.
So, state your name.
Blitz?
Is this your first time racing go-karts?
No.
Is this your first time racing here?
Yes, it is.
What have you done to prepare for today's racing?
About 100 pounds, so that weight doesn't affect the speed of the go-kart.
Okay. Who do you think will be your biggest problem on the track today?
That would be Rich Russo. I think from what I hear, you're probably one of the most competitive in attendance.
What do you expect to finish last today?
Mesa.
Okay. What's your strategy for racing today?
I guess with the old adage of drive it like you stole it, although I probably never do that, so maybe more like I borrowed it without permission, but I'd probably still leave a note or something. Maybe just go fast, I guess.
What sets you apart from other drivers?
I guess my weight and height.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, that does it for the interviews. Let's go down to the track for the start of the race.
Well, here we go. We're taking off first race. This is the running order.
Here are the drivers as they prepare to head out onto the track. Let's follow the first few drivers out of pit lane and onto the track.
We have some radio communication from one of the drivers now. Let's see what he had to say.
I just realized I got a wedgie. I never picked it. It's really caused me some discomfort. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn as fast as I need to with this thing up there.
Racing is about to get underway here in Jersey City. Okay, it's lights out, and here we go. Russo is off to a solid start, as is Gaudio. Both look to be pushing hard here at the start, and pulling away from the rest of the field.
There's some tight racing in the mid-pack, but there doesn't seem to be anyone able to get a good enough run for a pass.
Let's follow along this lap with our current leader.
Russo seems to be really hitting his marks and has the fastest lap so far. It should be said that the standings are by lap time and not overall position on the track.
Absolutely superb driving from the top three drivers right now. Here they are coming around into Sector 3 at a great pace.
Here is the current running order and their times.
Alright, the cart's no good. It feels all loose now. I think I'm losing the tires. I got no more grip.
The leader does not sound happy with his car at the moment. Oh, and he is now in second place, as we have a new leader of the race.
Yes, Gaudio has just set the fastest lap of the day, which, again, is what the running order is set by. He has moved into the lead, just in front of Russo.
Oh, no grip, no grip.
Wonderful move on the inside there. Gaudio has set a lap of 31.046, which is just in front of both Russo and Hablitz.
Hablitz has moved right up onto Russo's time now. He is just 0.012 seconds off. Let's take a look on board with Hablitz.
Yes, we are on board now with Hablitz as he comes around and, oh, he has made contact with a wall.
It doesn't appear to have been a very hard hit, and I think he'll be okay.
Well, I'm not sure if that contact will have effect on his car. Well, he is driving the car full on with no use of the brake pedal at all. I must say, it is a very aggressive driving style.
What an amazing drive by him and the other drivers today.
Good point, Buster. There has been some excellent driving today, all from all the drivers, besides Fitzpatrick. He looks like he should be riding a bicycle. We are back on board with Gaudio, who currently leads as he comes to the final sector of the opening race for the 2022 WAKA Grand Prix. He will take the win, finishing with the fastest overall lap of the day. Oh, we seem to have lost the feed. Let's go on board with our second place finisher as he brings the car around and gives us a second to check out the current standings. Here is how everyone finished in the opening race of the year. Let's check out these times.
It's a real shame about Griglak and Mesa not making the race.
Yes, Griglak had mentioned he needed to have his Viagra refilled and was not able to make the trip back in time. What about Mesa?
Mesa was scratched last minute with a bad case of the hemorrhoids, as it were.
Unfortunate for them.
Yes, very unfortunate.
While looking at these times, it was an extremely close race from 1st to 7th. Really, with only the last two active drivers being off the pace. Well done.
Let's have a look at the current point standings for the season.
It looks like the drivers have made it into the pit, and we should be able to speak with them momentarily. Here is a final look at the season standings as they currently sit.
Give me your thoughts on the racing today.
Ultra competitive at the end. It's good. 0.7 from first to last. Solid race.
What did you learn on the track today?
We learned that people don't know how to get out of anybody's way.
All right. What was your biggest surprise of the day?
To be honest, I don't know. I wasn't really expecting much. No surprises.
What about your biggest letdown?
Don't know. Poppy not being first, we'll thank God for that. Shout out RPM, thanks for today.
Give us your thoughts on the race. Overall, racing today was very competitive. I think you could see where some of the guys who haven't been here before, there's a little bit of a learning curve. I think with some experience, guys will learn how to race the track into times, and I think it'll only get more competitive. Overall, it was a good time.
What did you learn out there?
What did I learn? That the cart's wear and tear plays a major factor in your speed, and babying that cart to some degree is how you're going to finish.
Biggest surprise and letdown?
Biggest surprise of the day was probably Fitzpatrick. For everybody that said he was a terrible driver, he was, but just a little better than I thought.
Okay.
I'm not stressing that enough. He was my biggest surprise. He's terrible.
Biggest letdown?
Biggest letdown of the day. That goes to John Mesa.
Okay.
For not showing up, you piece of shit. Give us your thoughts on the racing today.
Racing was fun. The karts were fun. I did notice little differences in the cars. I tried to use some strategy, getting into the turns, letting off the accelerator, mix it up a little bit where I wasn't coming off the accelerator at all. And in the end, I don't think my time improved much at all.
What did you learn overall in the day?
That the people that were in the race were very competitive and pretty heartless, and didn't care if they flipped you in the go-kart as long as they got past you, even though it was nearly impossible to do.
What was your biggest surprise on the day?
Biggest surprise of the day, I guess, would be that Gut came in leaderboard quite more often than most people. It was a surprise.
What was your biggest letdown of the day?
That I did not hit the leaderboard at all.
Okay.
Thank you, RPM, for hosting the event. Thank you, WAKA, for the invite, and good time.
Excellent, thank you.
Well, that will do it for race number 1 here for the WAKA Grand Prix at RPM Raceway in Jersey City, New Jersey. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and make sure to tune in for our next race.
As always, if you can hit like and subscribe, we would love it, as the guy making these videos will keep paying us to do voiceover work.
Until next time, thanks for watching.